do you miss your friends? How do you deal with your homesickness here?
So talking about homesickness, this is actually not my smoke a lot here in France. You can see people smoking, I think, and that's a bad thing. Yeah.
Okay, what's your daily routine here in France?
So daily routine from
Assessment. What you hope last time?
social life here in France is really, if you don't speak French, it's going to be a disappointment.
So do you have any side hustle any
Project, and also I'm actually planning to start a business in Europe.
what's the most difference between you notice between India and France?
Yeah, it's a little bit expensive when you compare back home. It's really expensive, so be careful on that.
What life did you expect before leaving the India and moving to France?
My parents expected me to find a job.
So what advice will you give the people or the students who are planning to come to France? Hello everyone, I'm Samir, and today in our show we have Mohammad Siddiq. He came here in France in 2023.
Yeah.
He is in my school, and we're gonna discuss about how's life in France.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, bro. How are you?
How are you doing? I'm good.
I'm good. Thanks, bro.
So, what inspires you to come to France?
So
Firstly-
the main thing that inspired me, mainly coming to France, mainly Europe, right? So it's because I love traveling, and in Europe you can travel to many different countries, explore different cultures. So that's the main motive that I had before, like when coming to France. And the funny thing is, like, I used to watch Mr. Bean's Holiday. So it's a movie, so where he travels around in France in a train, and the movie is really amazing. Like, he doesn't speak a word of French and he enjoys France. So yeah, as a tourist, like, even I'm a student, but I travel a lot in Europe. So yeah, that's the main thing I love to enjoy. So
How many countries you visited here?
so I've been to like Italy, Holland, Germany, Spain, Belgium. Yeah. So
And what's the difference between this country, France, and that other European
yeah.
countries?
So as soon as you get outside France, you can see different cultures, different buildings. Even though you may, it may seem like it's the same kind of architecture, but it's completely different. And every buildings that you see has to offer you a great history behind that. So basically it's really good exploring the history, and exploring, like, talking to new people, like meeting new people outside France is really good. So yeah, so every country that I visited is really amazing. Yeah.
Okay, that's very good because I came here since 1 year or more than that.
Yeah, and you
I
never
haven't visited
get out
any
of
other countries.
France.
I did not get chance. Maybe I was like, first let's finish the studies, then we will visit.
Yeah.
That's my plans. But let's see what happened. By the way, what has been the most surprising things here in France?
So for me, if I talk about the culture shock, that people smoke a lot here in France, and I was really shocked. Like, even in the metro stations or the bus stations, you can see people smoking. I think, and that's a bad thing. Yeah, but even now the French government took an initiative, like, to and ban the smoking in public spaces. So it's really a good initiative, because even for children, or because they are passively smoking the smoke from who's actively smoking. So it's really good thing, and that's what really shocked me. And the culture here, like, people are more reserved. So it's also like a culture shock for me. So yeah.
Okay, what's your daily routine here in France
So daily routine
as a
from
student?
as a student. So I hit the gym like in the morning. Yeah, from 7 to 8 or 8 to 10. It depends on the weather. So if it's cold, I usually go like late in, I don't know. It depends. And after that, I cook, because I love cooking, and every Indian loves cooking, and we love Indian food, so we can't live without that. So that's the main thing. And yeah, I cook. I put a lot of time on cooking and trying new things, and I've learned a lot of cooking, and I watch a lot of YouTube videos on cooking, and my mother sends new videos on cooking. So basically, I love yeah, to try and explore new type of cooking, but mostly Indian. Yeah. So and after that, I work on my project. So right now, I have my entrepreneurship project. So I'm working on that, and yeah, this is my
So what do you
daily
cook
routine.
here
So
daily?
so daily,
What you cooked last time?
the last time that I cooked was biryani, and that was in your house. So it was really amazing. We cooked together. So and today as well as you cook Indian food. So that's the Indian thing, right? We love to cook and we love to eat Indian food every day. Yeah, yeah. We need
Okay.
the spices. I've actually tried to. I tried the French onion soup. Yeah, it turned out to be good, and yeah, just the French onion soup. And if I don't have much time, I used to make the sandwiches, which is really basic. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and also I try to cook like Asian stuff. So I love Asian food like Chinese. Yeah, yeah. Yes.
So do you miss your parents? How do you deal with your homesickness here?
So talking about homesickness, this is actually not my uh, um, first experience staying out from my home. I usually used to stay out of my home like back like a couple of times before, and it's actually normal for me and for my parents. So basically, it's cool for them as well as for me. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the most difference between you noticed between India and France?
Yeah, the main thing that I notice here is the transportation system, the cleanliness. Like in Paris, I wouldn't say that it's very clean, but the city that we stay, it's really clean, and people clean it like every day. The state mayor or who's is like, taking care, like they're doing a really good job on like preserving the nature, the architecture, the streets, everything. So yeah, that's the main difference that I see from India. And also the place that I come from, Kerala, yeah, it's almost like this. So they put a lot of investment on the people and the streets. So basically I feel almost the same. Yeah, but yeah, that's really good.
Have you ever studied out of the India before?
No, I've actually never studied outside India, but I worked outside India and it's really good. So working outside India, it's really good, but I don't prefer like working in India. So I never worked in India though. I don't know how the culture over there compared to another country. So yeah, I just worked outside India. So, yeah.
Where did you work outside
So
of India?
yeah, so I was in Dubai, Oman, and because in Dubai my father had a restaurant there, so I've been there, and in Oman there was my uncle. Is my father's friend, so I've been there and working. So yeah, 2 countries I've been working.
As you mentioned before that you never studied before out of the India. So after leaving the India for study here in France,
Yeah,
how did you manage your student life and your personal life?
yeah. So the student life and personal life, it's basically the same thing. Like if you're coming as a student, that's your personal life, right? Like the you are here for your studies, yeah. And like personal life, I don't know what
Let's
is
talk
that.
about social life and personal.
Yeah, the social life here in France is really, if you don't speak French, it's it's going to be a disappointment. So if you speak French, it's going to be really good. And if you, and there are a lot of clubs and pubs. So if you are into drinking and socializing, you can go, you can meet a lot of English speaking people there, and they're really good. So if you meet someone there, like Americans or even Spanish people, they're going to be really good friends for you, and they're going to help you in a lot of things, and you can travel with them. So I've been like, I had an American friend, and I had American friends, and they're really amazing. We had a lot of fun times here in France as well. So
That's very good. So in your school you make friends?
in school, yeah, in my school, actually I met a lot of friends, and we were really good.
Are you still in touch with them?
Yeah, pretty much. I see one of the guy in the gym that I go, and yeah, but basically like everyone has their own thing to
They
do
left
there.
the
So
city.
So they left the city, even in France, and even yeah, they are living in Paris. Yeah,
Yeah, I noticed that after study people
yeah,
leave the
everyone
city.
lives to Paris. Yeah.
So do you have any side hustle any projects
Hmm.
except related to the studies or after side of the studies?
Yeah, right now I don't have any side hustles, but the main hustle that I'm hustling towards is like I'm working on an AI project, and also I'm actually planning to start a business in Europe. So yeah, after my graduation, I'm gonna move out hopefully. So yeah, so that's
Which
my
country are you planning to move?
so I have some options for me. Like I'm gonna choose Holland because I love the country. I don't know how, but and Spain, but you need Spanish there. But I don't prefer Germany. Portugal. Yeah, Portugal is good. So yeah, these are my options. Yeah, I prefer like Holland because they everyone over there speaks good English and everything is really fast and it's a beautiful country. It's almost like the US, but more safe and you have a good transportation system and the city. I've been to Amsterdam and the city is like walkable. So yeah, it's really good.
And what advice would you give to the students who's planning to come to France?
Yeah. So the first advice that I'm gonna give is like you need to if you're coming to France, just learn French and prepare to face a lot of challenges because administration is pretty slow and everybody knows that, right? So yeah, just be prepared for that.
What's tell me something that people don't know about you.
So I back home I used to act in movies, but no one knows that. Even my father's an actor, but no one knows that, and I don't really tell people that I'm an actor and my father's an actor. So if they if they know that on the down the road, I'm cool with it. But I don't actually go around saying that I'm an actor. Yeah, so that's the main thing. Uh,
Any movie name that
I acted in like the Malayalam industry back home from Kerala. So I acted in like Gulumal, Emmanuel with some famous actors back home, even in India. So yeah, couple of movies, couple of ads.
if your life in France
Yeah,
is a movie,
yeah.
what would be the name or title of that movie?
Uh, it's a good question, bro. I think uh, I don't get the name for that though.
You don't have title for your movie.
No.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
And what life did you expect before leaving the India and moving to France?
Oh yeah, I expected a lot, like in terms of uh, in France. So the first thing, so things like everybody thinks when you're moving to France, you just think about moving to Paris, right? People just think of oh Paris is the deal, but no, Paris is not the deal. So you if you go to Paris, you can see what's happening there, but outside Paris is actually France. You can see a lot of cultures, the French culture and everything. And people are actually nice outside Paris. So yeah, so the expectation that I got from the image that of France that I had in my mind was just Paris, the Eiffel Tower and stuff. But that that was not my that's not the reality. That's not the beauty that you are looking for. The beauty you need to look for in France is just outside Paris.
Yeah, Paris is not the France.
Yeah.
People think we visit the Paris, we visit the France. It's not like that. If you're moving to France, please visit other places as well,
Hmm.
especially south of the France. Okay, because
Yeah.
I met people, they came to Paris and say I visit Paris and I visit Paris, France,
Yeah.
and it's not like that. Even the people who planning to come for studying here, for traveling to France, they should move to other places as well in the France.
This south of France is really beautiful,
Yeah.
really beautiful. Yeah.
And what was your life your parents expected about you that you are moving to France for studies? They might have they might have some expectations with you. What was that?
Parents expect My parents expected me to find a job, no, after finishing my graduation, find a job. But the thing is, like, I didn't focus on doing a job here. I Instead of that, I created my own stuff, my own thing, and I just focused on them, and I try to build myself up, enhance, upskill myself. Yeah, so even you, like, parents, like, that's a normal thing. Like, you graduate, you need to find a job. That's a main, like a cycle that you need to follow, right? So yeah, but I'm thinking I'm not gonna follow that thing. I'm just gonna create something on my own. So even if I fail, I don't care. So it's just an experience. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my best teacher. Yeah, as everybody says, failure is the best teacher, right? So
I'm
yeah,
not agree here because failure is a choice. If you put your best,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't be
yeah.
fail.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, I know. So that's also a good thing. Yeah, failure is a choice. Yeah. So if you put your best, you can succeed. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree on that. Yeah,
So any other expectations after completing your degree?
yeah. The expectation is, I just want to start my business, move to another country, and build my business up.
What life are you expecting?
So I prefer like a chill life, like traveling around, like meeting people, like doing a lot of marketing and stuff, and uh, like like facing new challenges every day, like no, like new things, doing new things daily. So yeah, I want, like, basically we humans are very curious about stuff, right? So yeah, the curiosity, just explore new things, like exploring is life. So yeah, that what makes a man, like, move forward. You need expectation, you need to do things, but if you're done, then you don't have anything to do. So you need to explore new paths. So yeah.
And how much money you are planning to earn, expecting to earn with your business? And what's your capital you're putting there?
The capital, I don't need any capital for that. Just for the registration, I need some capital. I think I need to look at the website on the specific country that I'm moving on. So it's just the skill that I need. So I just need the skill, and that's what I'm gonna turn my skill into a business. So as you know, the movie the Dark Knight Rises, right? Joker said, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. So that's what I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's a great quote, guys. You
So
need to follow that. If you're good at something, never do that for free. Yeah.
so what are you in good at?
I'm
Something like you did acting.
I'm yeah. I'm actually trying to be good at stuff. So I try to explore new stuff, and so I explore and I narrow that down to one skill that then I can develop that skill. So yeah, I'm trying new skills.
So
Yeah.
what advice will you give to the people or the students they are planning to come to France?
Yeah, just study, just learn French and English. Try to learn English, so it's going to be really helpful for you guys. And try to speak English, like, even at your home, friends, and be very confident about that. Because English, if you speak English, people are going to respect you. If you speak loud, if you speak confidently, it's going to be a good reputation for our home, India, because everyone knows, like, Indians are smart, but nowadays people try to be stupid, dumb, but try to take out that, remove, like, get rid of that stereotype and show that we are hard workers. As you know, we are really hard workers. We Even if you take the cases like the big companies, we can see Microsoft, Google, even Starbucks. Yeah, so people like the CEO, everyone, there were CEO like Indian CEOs, right? So they are the prime example for us. So make them as your like a role model and work and try to speak to people and learn things and travel. Yeah, yeah,
And
I like him. Yeah,
I don't travel, bro, much more.
no, no travel like other stuff. He talks a lot, right?
Uh, and how much did it cost you to move to France,
Mm,
including tuition fees,
for the
accommodation,
tuition
and all
fees,
those things
it was like 20,000 euros.
in Indian currency?
Indian currency, it's gonna be 20 lakhs for the fees, 23 lakhs, I suppose. For the accommodation, you have to pay for a single piece of room. You have to pay like for 45,000, and you get CAF from the French government. So you just have to pay the half.
That's a kind of subsidy.
Yeah, the French government subsidizes your rent because you're a student, and if so, suppose if I'm paying like 400 euros, you just need to pay like 200 euros, and that's it, and the rest is taken care of by the French government. Yeah, and for the food, I think it's a little bit expensive when you compare it back home. It's really expensive, so be careful on that. Try not to spend a lot on eating outside because it's going to be really expensive. So try to get stuff from your home and try to stock it so you can use it and live in a comfortable way.
And what was the process you followed for a visa?
For the visa, it's like a simple, straightforward process. Like you have to apply through the the, the business, the college admission page, and they if you are selected, you get an interview, and you'll be selected for the VFS. No, no, not the VFS. It's the
Campus
Campus
France?
France, and they are gonna take an interview. And after that, if you're approved, you're gonna go to the VFS, and then you just have to carry all the documents like the accommodation proof, the financial proof, and the admission letter, and the flight tickets. Yeah, yeah,
All the
that's it.
documents.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah,
Any other advice that you said to learn French?
and
Any
friends.
much just like you visited many other countries.
Yeah, if you come to
So
France or Europe, just travel around Europe, and you can see a lot of things, cultures, learn new things. And maybe if you like to do some kind of business, you can learn some stuff from outside some countries, like outside from France, or even in France. If you're planning to do some business, you can learn something that is done outside France and bring it to France. That's what I'm speaking about, like traveling. Like sometimes back home, you don't have something that is in some other country, so you can basically bring that stuff into your country and try that out. So yeah, just try to learn new things like that, and it's going to be really fun. Yeah,
to thank you for to share your experience
yeah,
here in the show.
yeah.
I hope this video will be helpful for the viewers, and thank you for your time.
No problem.
Thank you.